What is up, y'all? Credit Solutionist here, fixmyficonow.com. I just got back. We're in the car from the grocery store out in my city. And I'm tripping out right now. Oh my God, y'all. I am bugging right now because number one, it's hot right now in this car and I gotta turn on this air. But listen, I was just coming to you guys real quick because I want to tell you about something that happened in the store, and it just made me realize that y'all need to get on your credit game, like literally right now. The store shelves are empty. If you know me, you know that I live in California, right? I'm not gonna tell you exactly where, and I'm gonna make sure you can't tell where I'm located. But if you know me, you know where I live. Y'all, the store shelves in California are empty. I just got out of a store that is like one of those warehouse type stores, and like stuff is gone. This is not a joke. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. It's crazy because I was just thinking right now, like even though these store shelves are bare and stuff like that, and gas was super expensive. I just got back from the gas station too. I drive a Mustang, probably 12 or 13 gallons. That cost me $65 to fill up my tank just now. But I'm gonna tell you why I'm not tripping. And the point of this video, it's not really to scare you guys, but it's just to let you know that you need to get your credit game fixed ASAP so you can start applying for credit and making more money from your actual credit cards. Why do I say this? Oh my God. Okay, so I only put one type of gas in my car, right? I put Chevron because that's just how I am. I'm always like that. Once I'm loyal, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to Chevron, all right? And there's a particular kind of gas that I have to put in this car. Now, that gas is pretty expensive. I just paid literally $4.99 a gallon for my car right now. And my car was literally about to be on E because y'all know I don't go nowhere. So I let it just go all the way down to I'm almost on fumes. Anyway, the point here is that I just paid $5 a gallon to fill up my tank all the way. So it was 65 bucks. If I had just done that with my debit card, that would have been a bummer because at the end of the day, I wouldn't have gotten any type of return on that if it was coming straight out of my checking account, right? So what I ended up doing, just to kind of show you what I did, I did it on my American Express Business Gold card. The reason I did that, and like some of y'all are really squeamish about, charging cards and charging stuff for basic everyday expenses. The reason I did that is because instead of the money just coming directly out of my checking account and I'm not getting any points for it, I'm pretty much going to get 4x back on what I just did, right? So it's going to end up being money back in my pocket later on. This is why I'm saying y'all need to stop just wasting money, throwing it down the drain, buying gas, buying groceries, all that kind of stuff, just for the hell of it. Like, I would have been super bummed out at the fact that I just spent $65 in my tank if I didn't know that I was getting money back, like in some kind of way, right? And American Express is bomb. Like, that's just what they do for their people. Now, the reason I'm saying this too is because I'm only panicking right now because I remember how this felt last year when like the store shelves were bare, gas prices were going up, and everybody was nervous. This is why y'all got to get your credit straight, because what if I didn't have $65 to put in my tank right now to fill up my beautiful red Mustang? What if I didn't have that? I have a credit card that I put it on that took care of that for me. So I'm gonna be a little all over the place with this video because I was just flabbergasted, y'all. Like, this shit is amazing. I mean, stuff. I didn't mean to say the S word. But anyway, this is the card that I use today. This thing is going to be like my saving grace if S ever hits the fan, because like I said, if I didn't have the cash today, I would be using my credit card like I did, and then I would still get a return. So that's pretty cool. But back to this grocery store in California, y'all. Just bear with me because this isn't really like about credit. It's really just me going on a rant right now. Oh my God, the fact that these store shelves were bare kind of makes me think it might be time to start stocking up on stuff. Because yeah, last year, we're in 2021, right? Yeah, last year when all of this went down, like I wasn't home. And luckily for me, something told me when I drove to the place I drove, like I went out of state when the first lockdown happened on accident. I didn't know I was supposed to be out of state, but I ended up having to stock up on groceries in another state and bringing them all the way back to California. And I kind of got flashbacks of that when I walked into the store right now and saw the shelves are starting to be bare, because a couple of the things I had on my shopping list were not in the store. So damn, y'all, I don't know, maybe this live isn't going to be about credit. Maybe it is just going to be about this store experience. But yeah, I started to kind of panic a little bit when I was just in the store right now because you know, like, without putting too much out there, it's not like a lot of us aren't in a situation where we have a ton of people that we can rely on, where we can kind of fall back on them if something happens. I'm not worried about the food thing because I know I'll be covered there, but just like a little flashback of what happened last year came to me because a lot of stuff went down because I used to live in a real crazy part of town this time last year when stuff was going on. But the cool thing about not having groceries in the store right now is that, one, apparently a lot of us buy junk food because it's a lot of junk food that's missing up in there. But then also I started thinking like, damn, people are going to start buying water. They're going to start buying beans and rice and all the stuff that we probably need to be stocking up on right now. It's not going to be there. So if you're in a state where, you know, you're lucky enough to still have a lot of stuff on the shelves, like, kudos to you. But California, if you're listening to me from California, bro, it's about to get bad. But anyway, aside from that, if you're gonna go into the store like I did, use one of your cards. Okay, I use this one up in there too because 4x on grocery store purchases as well, so I went ahead and used that. But I got a little bit of joy from going in there because I knew that I was gonna get some points back. But the other part of me is like, oh my god, y'all, we about to be out of food. I was like literally in there like, damn, should I just buy some Eggos? Like, what should I buy? Should I buy ketchup? Like, what do I get? You know what I mean? Like, dude, it was scary. And I wish I could have filmed it because y'all could see. And as I was shopping in there, everybody was like kind of looking but kind of nervous. Like, you could tell they were kind of trying to play like everything was cool, but they were also nervous because they can see what I see. There's a lot of old people in that store right now, a lot of old people, and a lot of them probably aren't going to be eaten because a lot of the stuff that's left over too is the really expensive stuff. So that part sucks. Another reason why you need to get your credit in check. See, I'm gonna keep bringing it back to credit, y'all, because it does make a difference. If you are going to be in a spot where you're like me in California, where a bunch of junk is going to be left on the shelves and the stuff that costs 20, 30, 40 extra dollars for your whole shopping trip, you're going to need something other than cash to get you through this time. And I say, you need to fix your credit anyway, but then also, if you are going to be going into the store paying for groceries, try to get 4x back, meaning 4 times the points on what you would normally get. I would rather have this money where I'm going to get a return on it, especially after seeing that mess up in there. I would rather get a return on my credit card spending than to just go in and like spend 60 bucks and not ever get anything back. Like, I would be so bummed out right now. You guys, it's so crazy. But a little background on why this is happening right now, as far as like why the store shelves are empty. Basically, the ships are stuck at the port. They're like floating around just at the dock in San Pedro right now. And I'm tripping out because I feel like, you know, if the workers there really don't want to go to work, I don't know if it's over the V word, you know, the jab. I don't know if that's what it's about, but if it is, that's pretty terrible. And I will say this, those people get paid a whole lot of money. So I can't see why they're doing this, but I mean, whatever. I probably wouldn't get the jab either, if I'm being honest. So I get it. But even though I understand why it's happening now, it's not really because of a pandemic. That's not why this is happening. Or I guess it kind of is if they're not going to get the jab or whatever. But just to know that like all of our supplies are sitting in the ocean right now because some people don't want to go to work, that's terrible. That's really terrible. And something's happening right now, and I know everybody on the internet is talking about winter is coming. Hey, Points Blake Travel, I see you, Rod. What's up, bro? I'll be checking out your live tonight. I'm just sitting in the car babbling because I'm taking your advice and I'm starting to go live. But I just in case you just got here, I just got done getting gas in my car using my gold American Express business card. So I got 4x back on the gas that I just put in my car and the groceries that I just bought. But I was telling the people, like, this getting credit right now is like no joke. If your credit is a mess, fix it, because that's going to be another thing that you are going to need regardless of how you feel about it. Like, some people believe in credit, some people don't. Doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't mean credit doesn't exist, and it doesn't mean credit can't help you. But like I said, it's a lot better to get a return. So yeah, anyway, Rod, I'm doing my thing. Thank you for coming in. That's Points Blake Travel, you guys. If he's still here, say hello, shout him out. Go subscribe, do all that stuff. He's real cool. But yeah, anyway, let's see who else is in here. Hey, Christine, how you doing? What you doing over here, girl? I'm glad you guys popped in. But yeah, I had to go live real quick because I'm trying to kind of sort my thoughts too. Just because I remember, like I said, I remember what it felt like last year to walk into the grocery store and just see bare shelves. It's scary, man. It's scary because I can imagine if you had a family to feed right now. Let's say you only had your checking account and you had to really go in there right now and be strategic about what you were buying. If you had a credit card, I'm just saying, if you had this, you could go in there and feed your family using a little bit more money than you probably have in your checking account right now. Of course, this is a charge card, okay? So I'm not going to act like this is revolving, because it's not. This is a charge card. So if you did use this, it would pretty much be due at the end of the billing cycle, right? Unless you spend over $100, because I have mine set to where I don't have to pay the full balance on charges that are over $100. So that is something that this card actually does that's pretty cool. But anyway, y'all, I'm trying to mix in education and trying to calm down at the same time. So yeah, and I'm tripping out too today. This will make you laugh, Rod, if you're still here. I had to wear my mask today. And it's not because there's a mandate where I live, because we don't have a mask mandate here. But I had to wear my mask because it's been really windy where I live. And it sucks. And we have something here called the Santa Anas. So if you're from California, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how close or far away you live from Santa Ana. If you are in a certain community, and this happens all the way from like Orange County to parts of LA, you are going to get the craziest gusts of wind that knock trees over. Like, this wind is atrocious. My car is filthy. I'm pretty sure like somebody in the neighborhood had a tree fall on their car. I know this. But yeah, Santa Anas are horrible. If you know about the Santa Anas, leave a 1 in the comments or the whatever, the chat thing. Do something like that, because these Santa Anas, man. Anyway, that's why I'm wearing my mask. And yeah, so I'm walking around in the store. If you know me, you know I don't be with this mask stuff. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. But I had to match today, so if I gotta do it, I'm gonna promote while I do it. But yeah, it was just, you know, because I don't have time to be breathing in dust and stuff like that. But yeah, so don't think I'm a beta. I'm not a beta. All right, I did it for my health. But yeah, these winds were so bad. I stayed home yesterday and they still got me. I was sneezing like crazy yesterday, all because I cracked my window. I mean, wow. California's brutal. But anyway, y'all, I was just checking in to like talk about that real fast and like tell you that the stuff they say on the news about, you know, gas prices going up. Thank you, Joe Biden, by the way. But gas prices are going up, and the ships are stuck at the port, and the store shelves are now empty. That is not drama. The news is not being dramatic about that. They are being super serious. So yeah, I think I've calmed down enough now where I feel okay. So what I'm probably about to do with my American Gold business card is I'm probably gonna go get some food now. I know I went grocery shopping and I'm about to go get some food. Do not clown, okay? How do I see y'all's comments? Let me see. Yeah, don't be clowning. How many of y'all went to the store and then went to go get some food before you went home? I'll be doing that. Hi, Jason Maitland. Good evening. Points Blank Travel. Saw you. What's up, Rod? I think that's about it. I didn't get too many comments up in here. Thank you guys for listening to me babble too. This is actually helping me calm down because nobody's home right now. I have nobody to talk to at the moment. So yeah, I can't really express this to anybody. So I figured, why not come on YouTube and bare my soul? Why not? Christine Stewart, darn masking came in handy. We have the bad wind too. I'm in Arizona. See, it's horrible. And I have those kind of allergies where they take you out to where everybody thinks that they probably think that I'm sick. And I know I'm not sick. Like, listen to me. I sound all right. I'm fine. But yesterday, even I got a little scared, like, dang, I might actually have something. But I was like, nah, I ain't got nothing. It's just the wind, you know, because it blew the dust all over the patio. Trash bags went everywhere. Like, oh my God, it was crazy looking. But anyway, yeah, The grocery store thing is real. And like I said, take advantage of it right now, in the sense that if you got to go out and you find yourself spending more money on your groceries, charge it. It's totally okay. I'm not saying charge it and don't pay your bills, but I'm just saying if we're at a time right now where you're going to have to pay more for groceries anyway, you might as well get some points while you do it, right? I'm going to benefit from whatever malarkey is going on in the store right now. Like, I'm going to benefit from that because I decided right before I walked out the door to grab my American Express card. Yeah, it's crazy, you know? But yeah, it just makes me feel bad that there's a lot of senior citizens in there right now that are trying to figure out what they're going to purchase at the store. And some of them are more affluent and some of them are just regular people. It's kind of both in there. But I just went to a regular old store and I feel like I just came out of Whole Foods. You know how when you go to Whole Foods you get like 5 items for like 80 bucks? That's pretty much what just happened to me. I think, I don't know, I didn't get that much stuff. They kind of have receipts like CVS at this store, but I didn't get that much and it came out to 80 bucks. That's not usually what happens, especially with what I got. I only got 3 little bags of stuff. So, y'all, I'm flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. So, do you guys have empty shelves where you live at right now? Like, I'm very, very curious about that. I'm very curious. Oh, thank you, Jason. I was talking to Rod about that. And I told him that's the only reason that I don't want to go live is because I don't want to sit here and talk to myself. But I mean, damn, I'll be up in the house talking to myself anyway. So I'm not crazy, y'all. And also, Rod, you'll be happy to hear I recorded another video today. Actually, I did it this morning before I left the house. So I'll probably be posting, I think, 2 or 3 more videos this week. Yeah, I think I got 3 more coming out, and one of them is actually going to be a full lesson for you guys. What I actually did on this next video, which is going to be so helpful for you guys, I did a screenshot and kind of walked you through a lesson on how to dispute your credit report. So I took a kind of like, you know, showed you the areas that we look at as professionals on your credit report and how we go and dispute your stuff first. Like, so you're actually going to see what we do as professionals when we work on your credit report. So it's gonna be a good one. Vaughn Official, I don't know if you're still here, but with that question, can paying off auto loans increase your credit score? Hell to the nah, it's not going to. I'm gonna tell you a little story if y'all are so inclined to listen. I had a car not way back when, I just sold this car last year. What am I talking about? I had a Scion TC. This was my baby. I was rocking with this car forever. I had this car in the year, what was it, 06? I bought it in 2006. And I had that car for 15 years. So yes, there was like a period where I actually had this car and my Scion, and I even had a Vespa. Y'all, I had way too much going on. That was a lot of vehicles for one person. But I had this car. And I remember I paid it off right at the 6-year mark or whatever, because I got one of those really long car loans. But the interest was great, so it was cool. So I went ahead and did that. And I think it was like $23,000, $24,000. I paid it off, felt so proud of myself. But by that time I had already screwed up my credit too. So, you know, I thought, oh, when I pay this car off, it's gonna make this bad credit go away. Baby, they're gonna see that I paid this big old debt. Nothing happened. As soon as I paid off the car loan, it was like, who cares? Nobody cares. So the issue with that, and the reason that it doesn't do anything for the credit score, is because, one, it's just a vehicle. Nobody really cares. If it was a house, it'd be different. But I think with when you pay off an auto loan, it really just, you know, stops your payment history. You're not going to have any payments anymore, so nothing's going to be reporting, so it's not really going to help your credit score in that respect. It might affect your utilization a little bit, but it's not going to be a significant enough amount that I would say rush to pay it off just because you want to raise your credit score. The point of paying off your car quicker is not to raise the score, it's to get rid of the debt. So you have to decide in that respect, like, do you want longer payment history or do you want less debt over the long haul, if that makes any sense. Like, I talk about something like that in one of my other videos that's coming up. When it comes to like paying stuff off, you gotta try to figure out if money is a more of a priority to you, spending less money, or having the actual history start reporting, because that could take longer. So We all talk to yourself. Talk to ourselves. You're normal. No, I'm gonna tell you why I be tripping out, Rob. Because when I talk to myself, I already know the answers. Why am I asking myself questions? Why am I having conversations? So I be tripping out on that part. But making little comments to myself, I do that. I do that a lot. And actually, I was talking to the dogs today because one of them did something kind of bad in the house today, and like there's two of them. So like one I kind of know didn't do it because he's kind of goofy, like he's a goofy little guy, and the other one is the girl, is his sister, and she's always doing something mischievous, but like she's not doing it on purpose. You know, she doesn't know that she's mischievous, so she'll do stuff like she'll shit on the floor. I'll say it. She'll shit on the floor, and or she'll like tear up a toy or something, which she did yesterday, and she still doesn't think that I know it was her, but I knew it was her. Literally all I had to do, cleaned it up, you know, took it downstairs and just held the bag, and I was like, who did it? Who did it? And she literally just tucked her tail and walked away. I'm like, you just told on yourself, stupid. Well, why did you do that? So I was sitting there talking to her, you know, like, I know you did it. And then I just opened the door and she just knew. Go outside. Girl, just go outside. I don't have time for you right now. But yeah, so I talk to the animals in the house. They be talking back too sometimes. But yeah, anyway, Von Official, I hope that answered your question. I know sometimes people will say different things as far as like paying off debt and if it helps, but nah, you have to figure out what your priorities are when it comes to that. Dang, okay, I'm going kind of back and forth here. Christine, you said that your shelves are full in Arizona. That is awesome. Like I said, for us in California, the only part that sucks is that we have to rely on the stuff coming in from the water. And if somebody wants to decide that they just don't want to do business with us anymore, hello, China. Like if they decide that, we're pretty much screwed. So people be talking about California like it's the best and it's the greatest. But when it comes to stuff like that, California sucks because we are so stubborn about certain things. And we really just don't want to bend to anybody's will, even the people's will, you know. Talking to you, Lord Gavin. Talking to you. Rod, are you still here? I don't know if you're still here. I need moral support, buddy. Jason Maitland says you paid off your car note early and it dropped your score. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Pretty much what that story was that I just told. That's why. Because literally, it's kind of like just removing all of your payment history. And not removing it, I shouldn't say that. But you're not going to have any more active payment history reporting on your credit report. So it's not really going to do anything to boost your credit score. Having a car note really just, again, helps you get the payment history, and then it helps you with a credit mix. You know, it's good to have a car if you're going to have credit cards, because then you have an installment versus a credit card, because you don't want to have a profile that has a bunch of credit cards on it, because you're not really showing yourself to be a well-rounded borrower, because you're only showing that you know how to handle revolving debt, which can fluctuate every month. A lot of times, like when you're going to buy a house, they want to see that you know how to pay different types of bills. So the car loan is probably going to help you in the respect that once it's paid off, at least if you go for a mortgage now, they're going to see that you can handle a set payment every single month. That they will see. So that it can help you in that respect. But as far as just paying it off just to raise your score, you're better off just opening more credit cards and just, you know, making it look like you have less utilization or something. So I wouldn't use that method to raise my score. That's so funny. In this area that I live in, y'all, a lot of people sit in their cars and do nothing. It's so fucking weird. Like this lady in front of me, I could tell she's not doing a YouTube live video like I am, but she's just sitting there. She's just chilling. I don't even know if I can show y'all. Let me see. This lady right here, she's just sitting in the car chilling. She ain't doing nothing, y'all. At least I'm here talking to the people. You know what I mean? I don't know what she's doing, but everywhere I go, somebody's always sitting in the car. It's weird. Yeah, Rod, with that preaching about paying off the auto loan early, I would never do it. The only reason I would do it, like I said, is if I had some other kind of goal in mind. I would never pay my car note off early. I'm cool. Because you already kind of have to come to the agreement that you're going to be paying some interest anyway, so who cares? You know, you can use that money for something else. Save it to buy your house at the end. Jonathan Kenny says, have you seen prices of food? Crazy. A package of chicken breasts 2 years ago was $2.50 per pound. Now it's $3.35 to $3.50 per pound. Yeah, that's happening too. That, like I said, that's why I said I'm glad that I brought my American Express out today, because it would have hurt my heart, even though the money is in my account, my bank account. It would have hurt my heart to actually have to go and pull that money directly out of my bank account. It would have hurt me today, because wow, stuff really is going up. And it's so funny because I got some beef jerky because I love beef jerky, and this pack that I normally get is like $12.99. I bought a pack like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just came into the store today. It's $15.99. Why is it $15.99? Oh, there's no eggs in there either, y'all. There's no eggs at that store. Thank God I'm not eating eggs anymore, but there's no eggs in there. And I already know that the milk is gonna probably be bare by this time next week if the port doesn't get it together. I know the bread is already starting to go bad in there because they had to move some of it out. But yeah, the store workers in there are kind of scrambling too. And they don't have as many people on the registers right now, so it's kind of weird. John Farrow, can I help with the removal of inquiries? What I would recommend you do, in a nutshell, no, I'm not going to do that. I can dispute them for you, but I can't promise that they're going to come off. I usually throw them in our disputes that we do for customers, but we never, pump up that part of the process, because really an inquiry is an inquiry is an inquiry. If you tried to run your credit to get that, whatever that credit card was or something, just eat it. Just eat it, because at the end of the day, you probably more or less need to understand where you truly are. And if you're at a point now where you can't get credit because you've asked for credit too much, take that as a sign that maybe you should focus on some other area of your credit. I don't mean to come off like as abrasive when I say that, but well, I did answer your question. I said no. So we don't remove them intentionally, but you can. I mean, I have a video on the channel where I talk about removing inquiries. You can totally just call, and maybe you'll get lucky. You might get lucky, you never know. But I'm not gonna, we don't worry our heads at PX Credit Solutions about stuff like that. And you shouldn't either, because it's only going to affect you the worst for the first year. After that first 12 months, is over, it doesn't really affect you that much, unless you're trying to do the chase thing with the 524. If that's like why you're so hell-bent on getting the inquiries off, then you might want to talk to a scammer on the internet that can get it done for you. And yeah, I said scammer because I feel like people that do that, for the most part, not everybody, but for the most part, yeah. It's about to get crazy with the supply chain. Yes, it is the true light. I can already see it. Like I said, I don't go out and like walk around the grocery stores just for the fun of it. I usually only go when I need to go. And then when I do, I tend to stock up. But in my current, like where I live now, I don't feel the need to stock up. One, because there's not really a lot of space to throw all of my stuff that I want to. But the other thing is that I really realized, like, sometimes it's better to not like buy more than what you need, because like I said, walking in there and seeing all those seniors right now, I'm not gonna buy like 50 cans of tuna if I can see, Edna next to me needs to buy some tuna. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll be taken care of. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, the supply chain is about to get a mess. It's gonna be toe up from the flow up. Oh my God. Woo! Jesus. Yes, Rod, you are my moral support. Yes, thank you. I don't know, are you off today or are you working? Rod, Points Blank Travel, that's at you. Are you? She's watching your live. Jason Maitland, who are you talking about? Who's watching my live? Tell me. Rod says, I miss those Cali days with the beautiful weather. Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's very clear out here right now, and I'm right down the street from the beach. I don't live that far from the beach, but I'm gonna tell y'all, the weather is so clear and pretty today, but man, them winds and that dust, ain't nothing pretty going on right now. It's hell right now. If I can be honest, it's very hellish out here. And can I tell you something? The other reason that I wore a mask today, oh, he said the lady in the car. Oh snap, wait a minute, my car is talking to me. Oh, it's telling me that it's gonna shut off in 25 seconds. That means I've been going for a long time. All right, that means now I finally figured it out. So my car can sit and run for 30 minutes before it tells me that it's going to turn off. Okay, that's a Ford thing, I guess. I learned something new about this car every day that's so interesting, you guys. Also with Ford Mustangs, like they have little Mustangs all over the car. So like there's some specific number of hidden Mustangs that are in my car. And I haven't ever taken the time to like walk around the car and dig to see where they're at. But I know one is right here, like on the dash. And then there's like little Mustangs on the lights, on the headlights. It's pretty cool to like kind of go around. The lady in the car actually finally got out. I don't know if y'all saw her walk by. But I think because I clocked her, she ended up going into the store. I'm sorry, it's cracking me up because like I'll be watching people and I know people are watching me too, because they probably like, what is this black girl doing in them damn shades in a damn red ass car sitting and talking to herself? What is she doing? She left the store like 30 minutes ago. Why is she still here? Oh, you're off from your normal day job and you're working on PBT all day. Yeah, Rod, who's the chick that you're gonna have on your channel today? I saw the little blurb for it. Who's that gonna be? And maybe tell the people in the chat or something, so they can come and check you out if they aren't subscribers already. Guys, Points Blank Travel, the guy that's messaging right now, bomb. If you need to get information on credit cards, talk to him, because we have already established I'm the person. If you need some credit education, come my way, baby. You need to know about laws and rules and regs, come to me. But if you need to apply for credit and get more inquiries, like the young man was talking about on the thing earlier, go ahead and talk to Rod, man, because Rod knows everything about every credit card. And if you have a lot of inquiries, he can actually probably tell you what credit card to apply for in that situation. So he can actually get you going. For me, I'm into credit cards, but not as much as Rod. And Rod is definitely a wealth of knowledge and information. Like, let me show y'all what's in my wallet right now since y'all are here. And I'm sure you're just so interested. What do I have? Oh damn, I got more than what I thought. Yikes. Okay, I try not to carry a big old wallet anyway. Yeah. And I don't carry much cash either, so don't be trying to come rob me. But anyway, I have my debit card, which that's pretty basic. That's not too much. Then I have my Navy Federal debit card. Y'all don't need to see that. It's whatever. Then I got my Gold American Express. Y'all already know what's up. This is the only one I'm using today, by the way. And then I have my Navy Federal Platinum that I just got. If you saw the video about it, I have that in my wallet today too. Oh, and listen, I need to be going to get some 4X to get my nails done. I'm not even going to do a close-up, but my girls is hurting. And then I have my business debit card. And then this one's pretty cool. If anybody knows what this is, put it in the chat if you know what this card is. This one is actually like one of those cards that is that material. But it's not, this isn't a, what would you call it? Like, it's not a prestige credit card at all. But yeah, if you can guess what this is, let me know. I'm not gonna tell you until somebody guesses. But this is in my wallet too. I actually use this one when I purchase food, with the way I have it set up. Maybe I'll do a video about it someday. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I feel so much more cool, calm, and collected right now. Because y'all were chilling with me, and the lady across the way in the car, she was chilling with me too, even though she don't know it. Yeah, I feel a lot better about coming out of the store and seeing what I just saw. My only hope is that it doesn't get as bad as it did back in 2020, because that really sucked. Like, that was horrible. And I will never forget, that was the longest drive home from Las Vegas. That's where I was when the first lockdown happened and everybody was buying groceries. But here's how funny things work out. I'm a big believer that, like, God's on my side and stuff. And I know some people aren't with that, but I am. Like, God is absolutely on my side, because there was some reason God wanted me to go out to Vegas, and maybe I'll talk about that in another video. But that was a very hard trip that I had to take. But I went by myself, and because I, heard grocery stores are empty, people are dying, wear a mask or else. So I heard all that, and it was the first time. So imagine I'm out in this, you know, city, because Las Vegas was shut down, just so y'all know. I didn't go out there to party or anything. But when I went, it was really scary because I was all by myself, and I really didn't have anybody to talk to other than my mentor, because, you know, my friends are great. Like, I love my friends, but with this thing that I went out there to do, yeah, I didn't need support from my friends. I needed support from somebody that was like, yeah. So anyway, I was very scared, but something told me, girl, take your butt to that store. Go to the grocery store, because Vegas clearly isn't taking this seriously, because they were shut down, but like the stores, nobody was at the stores. Nobody cared at that point in Vegas. This was March 2020. So went into the store, stocked up, bought like months worth of food. I'm not kidding. I bought months worth of food, and I stocked up the truck that I went to Vegas in and drove home. And the whole time I was driving home, I was just thinking, Lord, Hollywood is about to be on fire. That's where I lived at the time. And I just knew, I was like, my town is going to be burned down by the time I get back. Oh my God, it's going to be a hot ass mess. But like I said, I'm not, I'll be wanting to tell y'all stuff, but I can't. So yeah, I was really, you know, not stressed out. I wouldn't say stressed out on the way home, but like, imagine, one, being out of state by yourself and all this crap is happening. And then number two, there's like no food. And I mean, if y'all know who I am and like know me, I mean, I'm a hefty girl. I like food. Now, don't get me wrong, I love food, right? So when I see like food shortages are about to happen, I'm like, damn, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. Sorry, I'm looking at a guy that's walking this way right now. And he didn't wear the right pair of shorts today. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't put that on the camera because I think I might get banned if I put what I see right now. But phew, that was I saw a lot just now. Okay. She's out of LA as well. We've done a few live streams on IG. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I saw she's like a marketing person. Rod, if you're still here, the girl that you're gonna have on the live tonight, I did see that. I probably need to talk to her about marketing for sure. Okay, yes, you're right, Rod. I do need to do more live streams, and what I will do next time, you guys, because this was just fly by night, so I thank you guys for rocking with me and like hanging on for as long as you did. And Rod, this is probably you on all of your phones and devices, which I thank you for. But yeah, I'm gonna do lives way more often. Like I said, I just wanted to come on today to let y'all know, man, I was just flabbergasted by what I saw out here in my city. So yeah, $65 to fill my tank today, $80 for 3 little bags of groceries. But all is not lost, because I'm getting 4x on the points on my credit card. So get your credit straight, stop using your debit card, get a credit card that's gonna give you points and cash back, then pay the bill. Okay, you're gonna spend the money out of your account anyway, so just do it with a credit card that's gonna give you some money back. All right, that was really the whole point of this video. I didn't mean to take y'all down the rabbit hole that is my personal silly crazy life. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go before they call security and stuff. And I gotta go eat. I actually haven't eaten today, believe it or not. So it's like almost 4 o'clock here. So I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. More lives. Soul Alchemy says, meh. You saying I'm meh? Girl, I ain't meh. I ain't meh. I'm like every bit of sparkle and dazzle. Cut it out. Cut it out. But thank you for the view, for the meh. The meh, if that's what it was for. All right, Christine, also come back to church, girl. We miss you. You came in with your sister that one time, I remember. So yeah, come back. I honestly haven't been to church. This is just me talking to Christine real fast, y'all, if she's still here. I haven't been to church since Florida, because I went to Florida. I don't think you went to Florida, Christine, but ever since the conference in Florida, I actually haven't been to church. And funny story, Jesse actually called me a couple of days ago, and he's like, where are you? Where have you been? What's going on? Right? How cool is that to have Jesse like call you directly? Like, where are you? What are you doing? You know? So yeah, that's he's like a dad to me, for those of y'all that don't know. But Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's nice to have people look out for you. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. I could ramble on forever and ever and ever. Thank you for the comments and stuff. It totally helps the algorithm, and I promise that I will try to go live a lot more often and have some things to say. But yes, get out there, use your credit cards today, but pay them off, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, I gotta get up out of here. Now they're looking at me crazy. I gotta go. All right, Credit Solutionist out. How do I stop this? How do I stop it? How do I stop it, y'all? I don't know how to stop it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, go to Rod's live tonight. All right, y'all. How do I get up out of here? Rod, help me. How do I get up out of here? All right, I'm going to stop now. Bye, guys.